picking it up. Why would I have needed $5,000 more to sell that Kobe Bryant card all those years ago? And that card, by the way, is much less than it was. And so I'm only sharing that because no one's impervious. And if you say that you are, you would ask them to be misleading. And so I'm just saying that for me, as much as I like celebrating my wins, I actually feel just as, you know, I felt so crappy looking at some of my losses through the years that's when business, at least, and I understand business versus collecting is different, but I try to use some of my business wisdom to guide my collection, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm making purchases. I just bought a Griffey Jr., it's about the cat in the bag, it's a modern card. I bought a Griffey Jr. Donruss Elite. It's the first year he had an Elite card, and for me as a kid, this is how crazy it was, Joe, I didn't believe the card existed. I didn't know anyone who pulled an Elite, let alone a Griffey. And when I first went to a card show, I think I remember like using a payphone to call my father. I'm like, Dad, I found this card. He's like, how much is it? Well, you know, $560. He's like, well, you have 65 bucks. I'm like, so you're telling me you can't have it? He's like, no, you can get another 400 whatever dollars. So needless to say, I didn't get the card in one instance. I was a kid. It's numbered to 10,000. It's a PSA 10. Spent a couple grand. And instead of just spending a couple grand, Jeremy, just either recklessly or just because I wanted it, I made myself commit to what cards I would sell out of my collection to cash out, whether it be I was making money or not, to pay for that card. That's what I'm talking about. You don't necessarily have to sell for just the sake of having more in your war chest, but that card really resonated with me a lot. And that card maybe one day will be more, maybe it'll be less, but I know I love it at the price I purchased it at, and I didn't use money in the family account or in my card account. I literally used cards to fund it, and that felt great.
Yeah, that's always a good way to do it. Joe, any thoughts on this line of discussion?
Well, I'll just bring up a personal anecdote. I had somebody smash the bin on a card I had listed on my Fanatics, the Fanatics realm. And, I played around with, some best offers. I had it listed, I think, right at the threshold of 120%, so I could do the 6% seller fee. Somebody bought outright. And it was, for me, the expensive card. Like, a 5K card. Immediately I was bummed. I was like, oh no, I lost that card. Like, somebody wanted that enough to just smash the bin. And I reached out to Hoj, and I said, Hoj, I sold this card, and I'm kind of bummed, and I don't know what I need this $5,000 for, because all the cards that I'm interested in right now are going up so quickly that it's not like I'm gaining ground. If you have a target,